Hello, we are Radical Honesty, and we've just seen the new Ghostbusters film. It's not good. It's not. Now, don't get us wrong, we're not a professional or anything like that when it comes to criticizing things. 2 hours. 2 damned hours. And we didn't laugh once. It takes a very special kind of crap to do that. That's supposed to be a comedy. It takes a very special kind of incompetence to write a comedy with 0 funny lines. And we're not joking. No, we're not joking at all. We tried. We did. We've read some other reviews, we've heard some things, and they were saying it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. And so we thought, okay, eyes wide open. Let's give it a chance. And that's all you can reasonably ask, is that you give it a chance. And although we didn't think this movie should have ever been made, we did just that. Give it a chance. And in thanks for our understanding and our patience, we just suffered through a 2-hour piece of crap. People will say, you're being too harsh. Are we? Are we really? Is it not unreasonable to expect something a little bit better to follow? Something a little better to, well, we're not sure exactly what the word is. Replace? No, you can never replace. Succeed. Is it succeeding the original Ghostbusters movie? It's not a sequel, because there's absolutely no mention of the previous films in this one. So it's not a sequel, obviously, it's a reboot. So succeeding, maybe. But what we expect in a comedy, is to have some humour. Just one giggle. Just one titter. A slight smile. Really? Is that too much to ask for? But we went through the majority of this film with this face. Yeah, that face. It was shocking how bad it was. The script is absolutely awful. It is truly abysmal. And not to say anything against his we watched Chris Stockman's review. And not to say anything against him, we like his reviews, we think he knows his shit. He's a good reviewer. He knows what he's talking about. But we have to disagree with him on this part. He said, other than monetary gains, does it add anything? Does it improve anything? Does it have any other reason besides money? To the first, no. To the second, no. To the third, no. In our opinion, this should not have been made. The only reason it was made was money. The setup was terrible. The opening scene was nowhere near as good as the original. Nowhere near. It wasn't even in the same fucking country. You know, it's not in the same area. No, it's not even in the same continent as the original. As far as, you know, spooky moments. It's not even in the ballpark. It's not in the fucking same postcode. It's not on the fucking same planet. It's just that when you have a movie that's got such a reputation for being a funny comedy and a really kind of, in parts, genuinely spooky movie. You know, in the original, the books and shit flying across the screen at the start when she's walking through the library, and then when they find the ghost and it's just reading there, and you know, get her. That's fucking great. Get her with what? What? What are we gonna get her with? A fucking butterfly net or some shit? Get her! Oh, that was hilarious, see? That's just laughing now. We're just laughing now because that was actually funny then. 30 years ago, and it was funny then. But not once did it make us laugh like that in this. Not once. And that's really sad. That is sad. Because if the first one doesn't have to try to make us laugh, doesn't have to try. It just does it. It has that charm. You know. But this one fails completely. Now, we're not knowledgeable of the actresses' other works. We've heard that they were funny and other things, so maybe we'll check those out. You know, see if we agree. And we do think they probably have been funny in other things, if they're actually proper comedians. You know, we do love comedians. You know, all kinds of comics. They're great. Especially when they do stand-up. You know, there's stand-up shows. So we would like to see some other things these actresses have been in. We're going to watch them. And we'll get back to you with that. But it seems that if that's true, what they say, these women are comics, really funny ones as well. They can have you holding yourself when you're laughing too much, or finding it hard to fucking breathe. You're laughing that hard. It's just, why did they not let them shine? If they have the capacity to make really funny movies, or TV shows, or do stand-up, or whatever, why not let them bring their A game? Because this script, it crippled them. If they are that good. But, you see, whether they're good or bad when it comes to comedy, they're not fucking miracle workers. So you can't place the blame on them. The effects, awful. Bright neon ghosts that don't look scary. They don't. They're fucking night lights. The technology, proton packs, while it does go into their technology and their design a bit more in this, as it's explaining them, it still doesn't come close to the original. There isn't a single line in this movie that references crossing the streams. That was one of the funniest things in the fucking original movie. Total platonic reversal, you know. They actually do a gag on that. And it's not funny. Or at least they mention it at some point. Towards the end. You know, in the final act. They mention it and it's It's not funny. You can be forgiven for a lot of things in this world when it comes to making movies. If you've got a poor script but the cast is on the point, you know, they're on point, some bad script choices can be forgiven. If you've got a good script but lousy effects, there's a chance that it can be salvaged by the dialogue and the actors and things like that. But when this movie was probably, it's like they were set up to fail. It's like they thought, they don't stand a chance. Nobody can redeem this piece of shit. It's like they were actually bamboozled. You know, they were punked, so to speak. They were set up to make themselves look like assholes. And that's not fair. We feel insulted to have seen this. But like we said, all you can ask of a person when they go to see a movie is your eyes open and be fair. And we feel we have been fair. It's the insult that irks us more than anything else. The fact that we sat there and in a supposed supernatural comedy, we did not laugh once. It is the worst supernatural comedy we've ever seen, and we saw R.I.P.D. Yeah, we saw that piece of crap, and we laughed a few times during that, but not in this. And this is supposed to be better. Let's face it, you can't get much worse than R.I.P.D. But fucking hell, if they wanted to try for the worst fucking supernatural comedy of all time, in our opinion, they won. Give them the fucking Oscar or the Razzie or whatever the hell they give them. The action scenes, poor. It just doesn't. What were they doing during the final action scene? What was the point? What were they doing there? Whipping them around and shit. And what was that supposed to accomplish? They're dead. You can't kill something that's already dead, and without getting thrown through a wall by a whippy proton-packed beam is going to do anything. They're ghosts. They're not alive. They are translucent. They can pass through objects. You're not going to hit them against the wall and they're going to go, oh! Because they're not solid entities. You know. The villain? Some little bitch whining like a pussy because he got picked on. Oh, boo fucking who? We're pretty sure no one's ever been bullied in their life. Fucking hell. What a whiny little pansy. And he decides to end the world because he's a little bitch. That's it. He's basically hate fucking the world because he got picked on. Oh, poor baby. What else? Oh yeah. We've saved the best for last, haven't we? We didn't realise it was going to be this far, but yeah. We saved the best for last. The cameos. That's all there really is to say. Yeah. We watched this movie, and until this particular point that we're about to talk about, it was bad. Shocking. But at this point, we don't remember it actually happening before. This is a first as far as we can remember. We have a lot of memory problems, so it might have happened before, but this is the first time we can actually remember. We didn't know it until it was over. Dan Aykroyd cameo. We actually, literally, for real, face palmed. We're like this. I know we didn't realise until it was over. We're like this. Oh no. And that was the final straw. The straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak. The straw that broke the camel's back. Those fucking cameos. If a movie can actually literally make you facepalm, it's a complete failure as far as what it set out to do. It's just that with anybody else, it might have been able to do some good. It might have been able to redeem itself slightly. It was set up to fail, this movie, no question. Remaking such a historically beloved franchise like Ghostbusters, rebooting the movie. The first one was fantastic. The second one was, it was alright. We don't mind it. We don't love it, but we don't hate it. And even that was 10 times better than this. They really should have picked a different movie series to reboot, because it seems like they knew this was going to be that bad. They knew they were going to fail, and they ran with it. What we don't know is, did they screen test this? We've heard that sometimes when they're trying to release a new movie, they'll be outside the movie theatre where it's going down. They won't tell anyone, and they'll just grab random passerby and say, "Hey, do you want to see something? Want to see the new Ghostbusters movie? Free of charge. Just tell us what you think at the end." If they did do that with this, we're not sure if they did because we weren't there. We don't know how it's done. Do they want to keep it a secret? Do they want the public opinion? But if they did get any public opinion, who were these people? Who told them? Yeah, released it. Yeah, it's good. Who said that? Because we will laugh at some pretty fucking stupid shit. Really stupid. Some terribly lowbrow humour sometimes. But this failed. Even to do that. An immature twat like we are. And it couldn't even raise one smile. And we keep coming back to this, but we're sorry, but that's the way it is. This is supposed to be a comedy. And we have to keep coming back to the fact that it's not funny in the slightest. It's a fucking betrayal of the original source material. It's not scary. It's not fucking funny. It's not got any of the charm or charisma of the original. It's like, think back. If you saw the original when you were younger, think back. What was going through your mind when all those fucking hands started coming out of that chair and copping a feel of Sigourney Weaver and into the kitchen with Zool and shit? Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Yeah, that's fucking spooky shit. That's scary shit. And like when she's floating over the bed and like, "Please don't do that. That's fucked up. Really, really fucked up. They still managed to make that funny. Oh, what a wonderful singing voice she must have. Hilarious. And we haven't watched the original Ghostbusters for a while. We just remember those lines because it was memorable. So, don't see this movie. If you want some entertainment, watch the original. It's infinitely better. There is no comparison. The original Ghostbusters would blow this away. It does blow this away. Even though it's 30 years old, it is still supreme. This one cannot compare in the slightest. Okay, so that's all we've got to say. This is Radical Honesty. Bye for now.